What's going on, everybody? It's Sasha, your market expert. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons you should think about moving to Indian Trail, North Carolina. Indian Trail is a suburb located right outside of Charlotte and right outside of Matthews, North Carolina. And according to niche.com, it was ranked the 17th best suburb to buy a house in North Carolina, the 31st best suburb to raise a family in North Carolina, and the 39th best place to buy a home in all of North Carolina. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, or even the dislike button. And as always, if you ever have any questions about Charlotte, some of its surrounding suburbs, feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. I love to chat with you. With all that being said, let's get right into it. So reason number 1 is going to be affordability. Now, when I say that, I don't mean you can find a 4-5 bedroom house or anything like that for, $250,000 here. But when you're comparing suburbs in and around Charlotte, when you compare Indian Trail to maybe Huntersville, Ballantyne, Matthews, and things of that nature, you can definitely get a lot more bang for your buck here in Indian Trail. And we're taking into consideration a lot of factors such as location, schools, and the type of house that you can actually buy. Now, the median price point in the Indian Trail area is around $315,000, and obviously you can find lower and you can definitely find a lot more expensive, but as of right now, Indian Trail is still really affordable when comparing it with these other suburbs. Now, the second reason you should think about moving to Indian Trail is going to be growth. So I actually know some people that were born and raised in Indian Trail, and the amount of growth that they have seen has been, absolutely insane. But not just now in what we're experiencing now, but what is going to happen in this area in the next 10 to 15 years. It's going to be completely unrecognizable. If you're in the area, if you come to visit and you check out Indian Trail, you'll be driving, on the highway. You are going to see a lot of development. There's a lot of land and trees being cleared out. They're building a brand new hospital that's, right on 74 where the bypass is, which is definitely going to bring a lot more housing, apartments, and everything like that, to supply, the workers. People are going to want to live close to there. What's interesting also, they're building a ton of hotels kind of along the way here too. But in my opinion, Indian Trail is just getting started with its growth. So if you end up deciding moving here, into the area, I definitely think it's going to be a really wise decision for what's going to be happening here in the next 10 to 15 years. Another really quick side note I want to mention, Indian Trail is located in Union County. So it's not the same county as Charlotte and or Matthews. So if you do move to the area, you'll be saving a little bit of money on your property taxes. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest. You're not going to get rich or anything like that from saving money on property taxes, but you will be saving a couple $100, and depending on the price of the home, you might be even saving $1,000 or $2,000. Now, reason number 3 is horses. I'm joking, but I'm also not. So here in Indian Trail, let's put these bad boys behind me. So here in Indian Trail, the real reason is ease of transportation. So with you being right outside of Matthews, you literally have, you're right outside the 485 loop. So if you have family, friends, or work that are anywhere along the 485 loop, you literally get to anywhere. The ease of transportation is perfect. You also have the new bypass that we just built. Now, it's not going to take you everywhere, but if you are, planning on going to the beach or something like that, taking that bypass will save you a little bit of time. And, if you happen to be working in Monroe, then that bypass is definitely going to, help you out a lot. My fiance actually works in Monroe, which is, past Indian Trail. It's, 10, 15 miles up or so, and she uses the bypass every single day. And there just aren't too many areas like Indian Trail where you can, you can buy land if you want to have land. You can have horses. you know, still you're only a 30 to 40 minute drive to uptown Charlotte. So, you know, that's very rare. And as I mentioned, you know, it's not going to last. But if you're somebody that, you know, doesn't want to live, you know, right next to somebody, or having your neighbor be within, you know, 10, 15, 20 feet or so, this is definitely an awesome area to consider if you want to have a house that's, you know, on almost an acre, 2 acres, 3 acres, whatever the case is. But let's just take a glance one more. So by the way, guys, I'm in the Bonterra subdivision. Beautiful subdivision, a ton of amenities, park, basketball court, swimming pool, tennis court, everything. And you also get to have these little horses to stop by and take a look at. And you know, during the summer times and things like that, they have a whole nother section like this, and that's right over there is the stable, where they're actually housed. And they actually have like classes, you know, where you can take your kids to, you know, ride a horse or train, or I can't remember what that sport is where they jump over all this stuff, but it's super cool. I love this subdivision. So if you're interested in some homes, you know, similar like this is definitely one of the best places in Indian Trail, hands down. Now, I was gonna hop in the car and take you to another area and record, you know, reason number 4, but it's just, I mean, it's just so beautiful here and beautiful day. Reason number 4 is gonna be small town feel, which is, you know, kind of gonna bring me back to the horses over here. There's a ton of people that were born and raised in Indian Trail. Most people, you know, like a lot of people, almost everybody from Charlotte is moving here from another, you know, country, city, whatever the case is. But there's a very big sense of community here. If you download any apps, Nextdoor or anything like that, even, you know, the Indian Trail Facebook page where people kind of get together and they sell stuff and they ask for services, there's a really big sense of community. And I have no idea why, but one day I was driving on Monroe Road, and there's a bunch of little like farmers markets here that pop up, and for some reason I just wanted to stop there. I was like, hey, I'll just buy a watermelon or something ridiculous. And it was very interesting because while I was there for those 3 to 5 minutes, 2 people had walked up. I don't remember the names, but you know, the workers there, they just knew people by name. And I was thinking, like, that's just so cool to have that kind of camaraderie where, you know, you go to the farmer's market, people know you by name, like, oh, you know, I know what this person likes, and they have things ready for you, and it's just super cool. But small town feel, and only being 30 to 40 minutes away from uptown Charlotte, it really doesn't get any better than this. All right, I had to switch hands. My right arm is getting sore. Reason number 5, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be that potential. This area is so up and coming, and I personally think that we haven't even kind of grazed the surface of what's going to be happening here in Indian Trail. As I mentioned, there's still so much land that's left, you know, to be developed in the future, and it will get developed. And there's just going to be a lot more things happening in the area. You know, it depends on who you talk to. A lot of people that have been here a very long time have seen a tremendous amount of growth, but as I mentioned, I only think we're just barely scratching the surface on what's going to happen with the Indian Trail area in the next 10 to 15 years. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, call, text, or email me if you ever have any questions or anything like that. I'd love to help you in regards to any areas, you know, that you're kind of interested in. Like I said, I'd love to help you. Call, text, or email me anytime. Bye.